To bear witness to a sweep. Heidi, what's the tenor in the stands as this close game gets nearer a conclusion?
Well, Matt, these home fans brought their brooms today, and they want to use them. We know in Major League Baseball how infectious the enthusiasm of winning can be. Coming through in this game to complete the series sweep would likely send this team's confidence soaring. Let's see if they can get it done.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping in next, Nico Goodrum, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Now here's the first offering. Grossman gets his lead at first, nobody out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Your attention,
Here comes
please.
the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
Number 57.
And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Standing in now, Willie Castro, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's in there at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
Now batting.
So a runner stands at third. One man is out. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. And he fouls this one off.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
He will look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now.
The second baseman, Jonathan.
Next, it'll be Jonathan Scope. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's really struggled 0 for 10. And that misses inside 1-0. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Fouled off. Strike 2 up in the zone. And he He gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Voigt is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Tyler Wade. First pitch on its way. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing at that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Gary Sanchez started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's totaled 4 hits in 26 at-bats. And now the first pitch. 0-1 the count.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still tied 1 apiece. New inning set to get underway, and next is the catcher Wilson Ramos. And he gets ahead 0-1. Swing and a line drive. Gardner patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Hit hard down the right field line. This is foul for the first strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1 run, 10 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Three and 1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. After it is Gardner. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now at the plate here is Miguel Cabrera. Lifetime against this particular arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0. Strike taken up in the zone.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, Dan, obviously good game plan by the offensive team. Bunch of knocks, but they can't seem to get any runs going.
Boy, I'd say as a pitcher, Dero, you're always trying to minimize the damage. Lots of traffic, but so far, very little to show for. You wonder how much longer he can keep this up.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And the runner back safely. Another look to first, and the runner back. Harold Castro is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Harold Castro is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last.
Now playing center.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Ramos is camped under this one. And very quickly, one gone. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Grossman is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
The batter.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He grounded out last time up. Tehran sets. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ball game. The 1-0. High and deep to right center. Mazara's under it. And that retires the side. Yankees retired on just. And now Harold Castro. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
The 2-0 on the way.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
The left fielder.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone. And he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Now a bunt attempt here. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And set to go as the third baseman, Nico Goodrum. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
And this is taken in shy of the track, but the runner will tag from second. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. Got a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Willie Castro comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 1-1 pitch. Runners breaking for the plate. And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. Throw to first, not in time, and the go-ahead run is across to score.
Now batting, the first baseman, Renato.
And here's Renato Nunez as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope.
Second baseman.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Fouled away. Grossman on second. Castro on at first with 2 down. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Tigers get just the 1. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off. Daniel Norris is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. So here is Luke Voigt. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Gleyber Torres comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3. One 0-2 counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Into the box now, Clint Frazier, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. One and 1 the count to Clint Frazier.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And the payoff pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manage.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. The 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last chance for the Yankees. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Fouled off. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And this ball swung on and hit to center field. And this should do it. And that's going to do it as the catch is made. And the Tigers will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Well, the sweep was not meant to be. And the Brooms will have to go back into the closet, Dan.
Yeah, not what they wanted to accomplish today coming into this one, D-Roll. But hey, the important thing is they took the series, and they'll hope to get back on the winning track in their next one.